So New Jersey Can 2020 has launched this website, and that's what we're doing here. We're seeing what the establishment is pushing forward as the message for New Jersey legalization. And New Jersey can create a new economy. Hold on, let's let it slide. New Jersey can legalize adult use cannabis on November 3rd. Gang, there's a bill that a lot of advocates are trying to push now. It's a decriminalization bill that they want to do a rally in Trenton and all this other fun stuff. And the deal is that if our state elected leadership could have gotten this done by now, they would have. New Jersey can advance racial justice. Oh my God. Cut it out. Cut it fuck out. See, here's the deal. The establishment never wanted this on the ballot. That's why I don't trust the decriminalization efforts that's taking place right now. Because if the establishment, what they want to happen will happen on November 3rd. If they can't get it done via the decriminalization bill, which they very likely won't, then we're looking good for November 3rd, okay? But the reason they never wanted the Constitution amended on this, all right? And the reason being is for a very old statement, a very old saying. Once the government takes a right, good luck getting it back. And they have been demolishing our rights since the ink was dry on the bill of them, okay? But notice how the constitutional right will never come up in this. But that's exactly what it does, it being on the ballot. It makes it a constitutional amendment. It makes it constitutionally, protected that you can possess the plant. And that is probably the most important part in all of this. Is that, hey, we have an opportunity here to get a constitutional right back, and damn it, let's go for it. I could care less about appealing to Tucker or Caputo or Rice at this point, because if you know my role in all of this, we've been down this road. So no, and we ain't chasing waterfalls on this bullshit. Let's do it with the Constitution. Let's see what they have to say. The time is now. New Jersey Can 2020 is a campaign with the mission of getting a yes vote on November 3rd, 2020. Ballot question for New Jersey to legalize marijuana. You can learn more about the ballot question here, or I will leave a link in the description to my ballot question video, which is a little bit more constitutional heavy, because notice they'll never bring it up. New Jersey Can's 2020 membership draws from a diverse range of expertise, leaders in public safety, medicine, civil rights, faith leadership, the cannabis industry, law, labor, politics, and criminal justice reform, who have come together with a shared goal of changing New Jersey's laws to legalize, tax, and regulate cannabis for adult use. See, that's the thing. It's for everybody who wants to sit there and talk about, oh my goodness, racial equality and all this other shit, all the bullshit they're spewing here, it is about the money. Okay, I've been on this since Colorado went green in 2012. As for the past 8 years, it really has nothing to do with, oh well, we wanna make things right, we want to fix this, we really want to end the drug war and stuff like that. Has nothing to do with that. Nothing. It has everything to do, as far as the establishment is concerned, with getting the what's name done with the tax revenue. And I really think it's foolish to pretend otherwise. We are an inclusive organization committed to legalization that focus on racial and social justice as a required component. Yeah, this is why, honestly, this is why I can't fuck with you. See, here's the deal. Probably in maybe September, October, coming next month, that's when but with the whole CV situation and them playing up the CV situation, it really does throw any type of ground game into flux, because you can't be talking and talking to people these days. Your spittle could kill grandma. Oh, yo. But I think I've discussed, we've gone over like what other means that I personally, like if I had the resources that the establishment has, if I really wanted to get this done, like I've gone over the means of, mail bombing and whatnot, what have you, like lit dropping super hard, because I think this in general, particularly framed as a constitutional, the regaining of a constitutional right, I believe, that speaks to a lot of people, particularly at this time. I think that would be fantastic, top notch, strategy in this. But unfortunately, like, I can't stand these people because I know you're fake. I know you're phony. I know, like, I want to be that one person that's just real about all this shit. Like, look, man, it's about the bread. Can we not pretend as if you really give a shit? But no, they have to sit here and try to sugar it up all the way over here, because they want you to come to continue to forget that your constitutional rights have been violated your entire life. This drug war, I mean, we all watch The Wire. The drug war is nothing more than a means for these exact same people, your Caputos, Tuckers, Rices, Paynes, Bookers of the world, to, to I guess, cut their teeth on what they're willing to, like how deep they're willing to go in order to maintain and keep their power and their control. Whatever yes vote means legalization of adult use cannabis in New Jersey will build a faster, stronger, more prosperous New Jersey. Yeah, you still got the streets to deal with. Advance racial and social justice, strengthen public health and safety, foster economic development. Why we fight. Oh my goodness, so many arrests last year. Oh my goodness, black people arrested at a higher rate. Oh wow. Oh, what's at stake? Latino Action Network says it's been too long. Cannabis job growth will be a critical part of our economic recovery of COVID-19. Weed maps, legalist cannabisation, real is significant. ACLU, the racial disparities in marijuana arrests have only grown more pronounced. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I'm saying, guys, this is just hilarious, because I know most of these organizations have other, they have, like, everybody has their own agendas, right? Everybody has their own agendas. And the deal is that most of them are presented in this, like, once again, they're trying to keep the whole intersectional thing alive, and it should just be dead. That, like, when it comes to cannabis, when it comes to, possession and the freedom for people to make the choice themselves, this has really nothing to do, this really shouldn't have anything to do with, whether anybody smokes or anybody, deals or whatever. It should have everything to do with having the right to think for yourself, to make these choices for yourself, as well as have access to other medicines that, let's be real, with the way the prescriptions and the opioids have been just rampaging this nation. The medicinal part to this as well. This is a really classic case of the government's overreach really having long-term negative effects on the nation as a whole. There isn't a person in this country whose life hasn't been altered in a negative capacity because of the drug war, but whether you realize it or recognize it or not. And the drug war is not their end game. The drug war is my end game. I want the whole damn thing gone, okay? And so, that's where we will always diverge, But in this, I guess this is nice. For the most part, it's mainly, how do I put this? It's mainly, register to vote, man. You definitely need to register to vote and give us your information. So it's a big information sink. But beyond that, it's a splash page for the most part. It'll be dead November 4th. And, and all these organizations will continue doing their Marxist work. But, so shall I, trying to get this. I guess, you know what? I'll figure it out then. All right. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. Pardon. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? This is it's a nice little splash page, but real talk, I really think that if they could have gotten it done via the legislators and didn't have to, you know, relinquish the rights of the people back to themselves, they would have done it by now. So when it comes to I think the decrim bill and all these other measures that they're trying to get pushed through the legislature, it's just a gigantic waste of time as far as I'm concerned. But you may disagree, and that's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.